Wow. Good afternoon, and thank you so very, very much. What a wonderful occasion for all of us. Kathy and I are honored that you've joined us for this week of engagement at William Rainey Harper College. Today we come together to celebrate the success of our students, our faculty, our staff, and a new beginning for this fifth president of William Rainey Harper College. As we begin, I'd like to first acknowledge the hard work and dedication of so many individuals, faculty, staff, and administrators who've made this day possible, this week of engagement possible, and this exceptional joining of me with this college possible. I would just like to take a moment and ask everyone who's had any hand in helping plan the run-up to this event, our symposiums, our panels, our engagement today, and I'm talking about technicians, our folks in the back of the house, the folks in the front of the house. Would you please stand so we might recognize and thank you for all your hard work. Have no doubt, folks, the honor that's bestowed upon me today as we officially mark the beginning of this presidency goes beyond any words that I could ever express. You know, growing up in a middle-class home, listening to our parents and our grandparents preach to us the American dream, my brother and I took that first step, as Steve said, to attend college and be the first of our family to do so. And like so many first-generation students at Harper today, through those great faculty staff that we engaged, we learned to navigate that new institution and life as we worked through the college. And over the years, by adding dedication and hard work to our college and professional education, we have realized that dream for our family. What a moment, and what a moment for our family. And while it's true, I have worked hard over the years, I would not be here today without the help of lots and lots of people. And some of them are in the room today, and I want to take a moment to thank them. Clearly, I would not be standing here today had I not worked through the Harper Search Committee. And I want you all to know they had the unenviable task of representing this vast community of faculty, staff, and community members as they search for candidates that fit the needs and aspirations of this great college. Well, I have to say, folks, the committee represented you well. Kathy and I felt early on their authenticity, their openness, and their eagerness for leadership. They were an easy group to like, and they were an easy group to want to be a part of. I guess I'll never forget what I thought at the moment was the hardest question that the committee could ask a candidate, particularly this candidate. And I don't recall who posed it, but the question was something like, Dr. Ender, how will you know after the first year of your presidency that you're a success? I thought about that for a minute. It was a pretty good question. And then it occurred to me, and I can't remember who it was, but I said, you know, I think I'll measure success if at the end of the first year we're all together in a room and I point out that you were on the search committee and you won't feel bad. I want to thank that committee. I'm going to strive every day to work in a manner that you will always be proud of your selection and passing my name along. Next, to Chair Lori Stone and our Board of Trustees, thank you. You represented yourself as partners in this leadership role that we share. You have demonstrated to me by your words and your deeds that we can effectively lead this institution together. I have felt tremendous support, and Kathy and I have felt tremendous encouragement when we've been together. I am certain that Harper is blessed with a board that can see a future for this college that does not yet exist, and believes that that vision can and will be a reality. I can never thank you enough for the confidence and trust that you've placed in me with this selection and today's appointment. Next, certainly, to my friend, to my mentor, and to my colleague, Dr. Jerry Sue Thornton. Thank you, Jerry Sue. If you hadn't taken a bet on me 15 years ago, I would not be standing here today. And I'm certain that there's at least one other community college president in the room that also wouldn't be here today. Dr. Thornton has been a big part of my success. Like all great mentors and like all great faculty, she expected more from me than I ever felt possible. And she supported me in the attainment of those goals every step of the way. I will always be thankful, Jerry Sue, that our lives became intersected and that I can always call you my friend and my college. Jerry Sue Thornton epitomizes for me the community college president of the 21st century. And then you should know, Jerry Sue, that I will always measure my success by your standards. Thank you so much. I probably should have read my brother's remarks because it is eerily interesting always to me how we're so closely aligned, because I want to talk about my family for just a minute. My family, my mother and dad, sister and brother, who geographically are separated from me and our dad by his early passing, I have always felt unconditional love and support, and I always knew in their arms I always had a home. Mother and dad believed that their sons and daughter could experience the American dream. They taught us honesty, to live our life with purpose, to be authentic, and to serve others. Those lessons have carried me well throughout the years. I have an extended family, and two of them are here today, and Steve mentioned, and I would ask Norm and Josie Neal if you would stand, please, and let us recognize you from New Jersey. Norm and Josie have been with me on my brightest days and in my darkest hours. They have opened up their hearts to me as a brother, and I want them to know and state publicly, you will always be family for me, and I will always be there for you. Thank you so very much for your support. Certainly, Steve, how do I ever thank my twin for his unconditional support, his encouragement, and his guidance? Now, it is true, we compete a little bit. But I'd like to think that competition is really a good collaborative learning experience where we try to get better together. And you have made me so good, Steve. We have always had each other's back, and we believe totally in one another. Thank you, Steve. I love you so much. And thank you, Karen. Karen is with him today, Steve's wife. I can think of no greater burden than being married to a twin. I want to thank you for understanding our crazy relationship. And last and first, my Kathy, my Jersey girl, with just enough Irish folks to make her quite dangerous. A community college educator in her own right, a trusted friend, a wonderful companion, and a woman that I have found real love. Thank you for your willingness to believe in me, Kathy, and to trust that our love is real and will grow even stronger as we go through this new adventure together. I love you. So here we